All right, let's do some ups and downs. We had a drop. It's 1:30. We had a drop because there was rumor about a missile attack on our bases, but then Qatar, dude, those Sheikh daddies, they handled it. Fucking Sheikh daddies. Allah Akbar, baby. So we got this one, antimony and gold, and they had a big investor. And well, you could say a lot of them get hedge fund investors. So, but I think these guys, a lot of room to grow. And then UAMY, they're actually revenue ones. So PPTA still pre-rev development, but once these things get cooking, I think PPTA could do things. And in the meantime, you have UAMY, they making revenue. So we'll see what they're gonna do. We'll see. They're on a low, not a low, but then you have MB. I'm so confident in MB, and they have this big rise. What they even do today? Interesting for MB. The rising with no news, because then you have MP, but I figured MP would go down because they were on just such a crazy high from last week. They've been, yeah, see this MP, crazy rise. So, and then USAR, they don't have any revenue yet, so we'll see what they're going to end up doing. And yeah, I am more bullish on NB, to be honest with you. And then, what else are we going to have here? Compass, I am so pissed. 50 shares of Compass at 250. But they had their data. The data was not bad. And this, you have Marty McParty and Kennedy. Marty McParty. Ooh, I do like ATAI. There we go. Modernize FDA using AI clearly. So these drops in these biotechs, clearly it's from all this because uncertainty is not really good for the biotech industry, but I don't think it matters because when they start streamlining shit and you have Silo, these dummies, ooh, Silo going up for what? I don't think they have news. But then my sweet love Humasite too, down. Dude, I'm gonna buy more Humasite. Announces closing of, I guess people find that to be nice, the closing of it. Well, we'll see. And maybe they're going to see what they're going to do. These guys, and then also you have TNXP, dude. TNXP, dude, bullish as fuck on TNXP with this, because that means this fibromyalgia thing could get approved faster. Dude, their non-opioid fibromyalgia, that's going to be a hot ticket for TNXP. And then you got our sweet baby microbot medical dude. Dude, you guys are fucking crazy. I'm gonna scoop up 25 more shares of my fucking sweet baby MBOT because that shit is fucking gonna be soon, dude. Soon with Marty McParty. He loves that shit. What else do we got here? ABCL, a Founders Fund. Don't forget too, Compass Pathways, Founders Fund back, dude. Just like our baby Oscar, and everybody saw what Oscar did. ABCL, same thing. Dude, get out of here with this shit. I just think dude, Biotechs, that's the way to go. And the other one, Synergy, this one too, that health shit. They love that health shit. They really fucking do. Make America healthy again. And then they got MABA, Make American Biotech Accelerate. Dude, you know what else? These guys had a super rise. I'm thinking, and as you can see, perfect example. This is your perfect example that when you see a biotech shoot, there is always time to get in that shit. Because always, especially if there was no FDA approval, even if there was FDA approval, you can still get in. Because after FDA approval, if we're talking about MBOT, they'll do a shoot and then they'll go down because people will expect commercialization. So, or they'll wait for the next earnings or whatever to see how they report. So always remember this, people. If I drop dead tomorrow, please remember the one thing I want people to take with you is that biotechs always drop after news. For the love of God, please remember it. I want you people to make money. I want you to make so much fucking money you don't know what to do with it, baby. Should we get into some of this? I know it's going to drop more, because look at this. I mean, what the hell? And they don't have nothing approved. So if we have Clado, okay, wait. They have privately held buyout, revenue specific and not publicly disclosed. This is new. The patent pending, though, that with the showed slowing the progression of kidney disease. Now, that could be, they could do something. KLTO, KLTO. Those are down biotechs. And then, of course, Humasite. Ah, man, I think Humasite is a down biotech. Not for long. Dude, their shit, multiple military treatment facilities have expressed interest in purchasing Symvess. Dude, we're just waiting. I am just, oh, come on. And then, what else did we have? We have, for space, RDW down. RDW, definitely. Ooh. But I foresee them going back up for sure. We'll see, because if you look, BKSY, up over 13%, dude. RDW, they're just on a little. And our Rocket Lab, dude, these are also, you could say, space and defense. And then for the rare earths, USAR down, or up. Wait a minute! What? That is new. I was going to say USAR down. Let's see what they're doing. I just feel like rare earth, that's important. Response is USAR team. No, that's not the same thing. We'll see. I don't know what that one's going to be. But anyways, no news. But then you have MB, another one waiting on approval. No news. So maybe they have something brewing about this rare earth stuff approval, because UAMY, down. Antimony. I think I already did these ones. I had to take a second. And then you also had, I think I did it, I don't remember. PPTA, that was the other one. I also think they could do gold and antimony. So we will see. And then another one, a bet, Buru, because this one they're going to acquire, they said they were going to acquire the Italian defense firm Techni. So Buru, this one, I would call it a straight bet. And then our EvTols, dude, all the EvTols are down in World War III. But I don't think for long. So as you can see, HOVR was on a crazy rise. Let's see how far they go. And of course, ACHR, because they're supposed to be doing their air taxis in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But, dude, not at least for the summer. And, well, not for the summer. They're launching in the summer. And I just don't think long term. Dude, these guys are making so many moves. Excellent company. And then you have Aurora. They are rising, which I like very much, because some people think, somebody said on X or on TikTok, it was the concept of proof of concept. So if Tesla's going to be doing this in Austin, Texas, then maybe people are seeing. And of course, it's not going to be good for Uber. Not bad for Uber, to be honest. Not bad at all. Proof of concept, I guess. Like I said, there's going to be so many things roboing around, and I don't really think people are going to be able to afford cars. There's going to be such inequality in our country with the AI revolution that I think that these robo companies, see, Google taking a hit on it, but I do not think for long. And then sweet baby ASPI, they're going to be down, dude, painfully down, but I don't think for long, because they're another one connected to all these nuclear things, because you got new scale power. That's, well, ASPI does the fuel, and then the isotope stuff, and then SMR, they're down, Oklo, down. Speculative things are going to be down in our World War III timeline, same with NNE. But uranium is not, because you have UU up slightly. Uranium, they're doing okay in this, I would say. EU, not. Same, they were green. And then URG, little baby uraniums. Let's see what the uranium ETF says. URNJ. I do like slow and steady wins the race. URNJ, I like that one. And URNJ, 4% dividend. Very nice. Those are the mines they're holding. So I guess we shall see. Oh, wait. Drones? Did I say drones? I don't remember anything I've just said. ONS is down. Penny's Tech drones, volatile as shit. But KLTO's up. KLTO's, well, we'll see what KLTO's. Let's see what they do for us. But that one is the trusted one, you could say. And then ONS, UAVS, these are your penny stock bets. But RCAT is up. RCAT, Palantir partner. So that, obvious. I like an RCAT. What was UMAC doing? I talk about them. UMAC down. If people wanted to get into UMAC, that's the one that Donnie Boy Jr. is on the board. So this one could also be very interesting as drone stocks come back. Wait, another one? NAK, NOC, mining company that is on the down. Dude, NB, I feel like they're going to say something soon, because NB is just steadily rising. Oh yeah, did I say OMAX? OMAX up, TMC dropping some. These are sea exploration. And then oil exploration, I don't know if I said that one either. They're down too. And they got a 1.98% dividend, which I find very interesting. Oh wait, TDOC up, dude. And they keep going up. Fucking shit. TDOC, you fuckers. Simply because Citron research on social media driving investor interest and stock price up. Because I honestly think when they're cutting Medicaid, they're also going to be cutting healthcare. And then wait a minute, I forgot HIMSS down like a motherfucker, but that's another one. Very, very, very confident. Novo Nordic, dude, shut up. HIMSS doesn't care about that. This is, look at, as you guys can see, this is what HIMSS does. They got their ups and their downs. But TDOC, I think, could also be an interesting guy now that I see this. And you also have OSCR down. But let's see how far they go down, because they're certainly on a rise. I wouldn't even say, and their past high was in the 23. So we'll see what, I would assume OSCR goes down more. But TDOC, and then there's Amwell. That's another one that might be rising in sympathy with TDOC. So both these telehealths, I definitely think that telehealth is going to rise in America. So you have HIMSS, Amwell, and TDOC, and then OSCR is like tele-insurance. But so is Clove, and that one sucks. Fucking shit. And HIT also. What the fuck? Hopefully they get something. And then people like HCTI, they are definitely on a down. But not too bad. I mean, and they actually have a risk for delisting. So this one is a real risky bet, but we'll see.